What's up, guys? Today we're looking at this knife. This is the Urban EDC Supply F5.5 with the Segeiha pattern on this beautiful titanium. I think this looks absolutely beautiful. Look at those little rainbows with the little dots. I think it looks awesome. This is the titanium version, the special version of this Urban EDC Supply knife. Beautiful Segeiha pattern on there. Looks really nice. I've always loved these pocket clips. I had the G10 version. I had a G10 version of this knife, and I absolutely loved the pocket clips that they use on them. They worked so well. It looks a little bit like it swoops up into your finger, but it really isn't that bad. It really is pretty nice, and it feels great in the hand. So this is a smaller knife, as you can see. This one's very shiny. I've owned two of these already, the G10 one and then another G10 one. Um, I've actually determined that I like the G10 one better, which is a little bit interesting. Usually I prefer titanium or whatever because it's just, it feels substantial. It feels like it has weight in my hand. It feels better. The reverse flick on these is just amazing. Oh, so satisfying. You see this one has a very beautiful satin finished blade. But yeah, I've determined that I like the G10 handled ones better than the titanium ones. So I'm selling this. I already did sell this, and I'm going to get one of the G10 ones hopefully again. It feels really comfy in the hand. If you've ever had an F.5.5, I've obviously made a video about this knife already, just not this version. But if you've ever held one of these, you know they're comfy. Feels really good in the hand. It's got that jimping up here for your finger. Feels substantial in your hand, really. And then you can choke all the way up and have it like this. Feels great. And it's just a really nice knife. Beautiful shiny satin finish blade. The one I had a black blade, so that's a little bit different. It's a chunkier blade stock, but I actually like that because it has a lot of room to get down to a thin cutting edge. Unlike other knives that don't, this flat grind works really well because you have a tall blade, you can get really thin before the final cutting edge, and it does a really good job of that. And nice bitey edge on there. Beautiful sheep's foot blade, I would call this, and it's just beautiful. I love the outline that they did around this inlay kind of milled pattern of a, it's not really an inlay, it's just a milled pattern. They did this outline around it. I think it looks awesome. It's got these screws here, nice back spacer with a little bit of jimping there, and then a lanyard hole, which is kind of cool. But this thing is really snappy. It's got a nice inset liner lock. I love that it's inset, so the liners are inside the or the lock is inset into the frame. You don't have to worry about it being really thick. It's just the titanium scales on top of the frame lock or liner lock here. It's got the M390 written there, which I think it's a really nice touch. They wrote it there on the inside. And you disengage it, super easy to disengage. This one isn't quite drop shut. Usually they are mostly completely drop shut. This one is pretty smooth, very smooth, but doesn't quite drop shut all the way. These are made by Riot, produced by Riot for Urban EDC Supply, and Riot does excellent quality, and I think they do a beautiful job with this knife. It is a little bit on the smaller side for knives that I like, but it still fits my hand great because of how tall the handle is. It gives me a good grip in the hand, either a hold like this or up like this. Either way, it just feels really great. Plenty of access to this liner. You can see there, very nicely chamfered. Hand fits great. I mean, it almost melts in your hand. You do feel the pocket clip because it does stick off the frame a lot, but it does work really well, like I said, as you can see there. Not reversible. I like this flat pivot, so it's not sticking out at all. It looks really nice and clean design. The thumb hole you can either use to finger flick it like that, which I think works awesome. Very satisfying. Or you can reverse flick it, which is also very satisfying. Also feels amazing. Really great, especially for a small knife. Just awesome. So let's do some size comparisons. Obviously, I've already made a video on this, so I won't go in depth too much. I'll show a couple. Here's the ZT-0308 and Benchmade bug out. There you go. It's a small knife, pretty small knife. You see there, and we'll compare it to PM2 and a QSP Penguin. So yeah, you get a idea for how big this knife is. compared to those two. So yeah, it's definitely on the smaller side, but I absolutely love it. For a small knife, this is the way to go. I never knew that I would like this knife. I thought it was kind of ugly when I first saw it, and it wasn't until I got it in hand and felt the quality on it and everything, and how well it cuts, how well it slices and everything, that I really fell in love with it. So if you're thinking this isn't for you, it might be. I know it might be ugly or whatever, but it's a really good knife and it feels great in the hand. This is just an excellent little small EDC knife. And it's below a 3-inch blade, I believe. So you can pretty much carry this. Well, you can carry it in a lot more places than knives over 3 inches, but really nice reflective finish on that blade. And I just think this one is very classy. Looks really good. So that's all for this one. Let me know what you guys think of this knife, and yep, that's about it. Let me know what kind of urban EDC knives you have, if any at all, and what kind of small knives you like. And that's about it. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. Bye.